feel in the locker room when you're having a hard time finding wins and you're on a losing streak?
It depends on the chemistry of the team, specifically the leadership. Most times you want the team to be frustrated and be ornery in that locker room when they're losing, as long as they're not pointing fingers and blaming at each other. But you don't want a happy losing locker room. That's just you just don't want that. So you hope that guys are a little ticked off and they come to practice and take it out on each other because you want to get better every game. A happy losing locker room, you don't want to be around that. That's a locker room that won't be together next year because everyone has made their expectations to be losers. And though you're in the NBA, you really have to understand the balance. Sometimes you're going to win, sometimes you're going to lose, but a losing way of life is something that you just can't accept.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Outside, Levine. Pass to Edwards. Markkanen from outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Clark. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, his father played in the NBA. He grew up in Indiana. His father was a teammate of mine, Jaren Jackson, over at the Wizards. He took on Jordan, and those guys didn't do too well. Oh, let me get back to it anyway. But for Jaren Jackson Jr., you could say the game was in his blood and in the water.
Now, here's Dunn. Levine, the bounce pass. Stolen by Jackson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Chris and Jaren Sr., a three-point marksman, made sure his son worked on his perimeter shooting from a young age.
Oh, yeah, shout out to Jaren Sr. And even as some of Junior's coaches wanted him to focus on his inside game, Dad knew better. He said, sooner or later, son, you're going to need that outside shot. And boy, was he right.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And that one's good, Morant.
Right there, Morant showing his ability to work off the ball. I mean, he found some space and knocked down the shot.
Steps back and fires. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush. From 8. That shot off the mark. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Outside, Levine. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You see the screen and roll plenty in today's game. Levine, he's so solid at using it to his advantage.
Pass to Morant. And he banks in the layup.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D reeling.
Dunn looking over the floor. Left side, Levine. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Levine's got his second bucket of the night.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
Pass to Morant. A 3-ball. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Oh, man, did you see him close that gap? What a great job. He made the shooter feel uncomfortable.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. And it's sent back by Carter.
Wendell Carter Jr., 6'11", able to use his great length to get the block right there.
Pass to Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Levine. Another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
So smooth with that shot fake. I mean, as soon as Levine is fooled you, the rest is easy.
Well, you just watch Levine play, and you can see the athleticism he possesses. Greg just explodes anytime he wants to.
And guys, with Levine, the speed and first step have always been there for him. But you can see the strength he's added to his game since his rookie year whenever he goes at the rim.
Carter pulls it in. Bulls trail by 3. The 9-foot shot. Bank shot. No good. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Morant. Got a piece of it. To the middle. Here's Clark. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now here is Carter. It's deflected, but he gets it back. Young in the corner. Stolen by Jackson. And it's Memphis on the break. Tries again. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Both good from the line that time.
And see, wherever you talk to the Bulls fans, and they are eager for a return to greatness.
Yeah, GA, it's been a long time since the Jordan era, and Bulls fans know it. But you know, GA, the Bulls have a very loyal group of fans. Their patience has been tested, though, but this team needs results.
And so here's Memphis. Wendell Carter unable to get his last shot to go.
Well, their goal on D is to not give him any clean looks from long range.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Chris, you know a little something about that power forward position. Who do you think will be the best at that position in let's say, 3-5 years from now?
Wow, it may be who's the best at that position now will continue to be, and that's Anthony Davis. He can do it all. He was a point guard in high school, and what that gave him was ball handling skills, lateral quickness, and the mentality of a small guy. We all want that as big fellas, that mentality, because you have the height. You just need to believe that you could do it on all ends of the floor, and he can do it defensively, offensively. He can coach. He could be your trainer as well, get guys healthy. I think AD could do it all.
Good explanation. Now here's Levine. 9 points in the game so far. 6 on the shot clock. It's deflected.
I love Morant's approach to the game. I mean, flying to the ball, challenging everything.
So both teams making some changes here. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Here's Schroeder. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr. The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on the second free throw. Here's Arcidiacono. Outside Porter. No one near him. No good off the back of the rim.
Come on, you got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
Pass to Gafford. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Schroeder, left side. Second chance shot. Yes, that goes in. He's got 6.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
On the wing, Porter. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
Porter takes no time in getting his shot off. When the D is laying off of him, he has no problem pulling right up off the pass.
Now here's Schroeder. Rebounded by Gafford. And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
And Cousins is a big body who knows just how to back down the deep. When he has the room to throw it down, he does not hesitate for 1 second.
Now, here's Satoransky. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shot clock at 6. Here's White. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Pass to Porter. Elbow shot is on the way. It's rebounded by Memphis. Schroeder looking over the floor. Here's Cousins. Porter with a block.
Lockdown defense from Porter. He extends out beautifully to come up with these type of rejections.
The kick out to Young. And a wide open look for Porter. Paxton coming off the assist from Young.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Here's Ramsey. And again, Memphis no good. Here's Satoransky. It's Chicago with another bucket. Memphis trailing here. Over to the wing. Here's Schroeder. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Saturansky. .36 seconds left in the first. Young. And the rejection by Cousins. And again, Chicago running the court in transition. Here's Gafford. Here's Young. Pass to White. And the rejection by Cousins.
And the defensive Cousins making his presence known with the quick leaping ability which he uses to block shots.
Bulls shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Free throw good, Saturansky. And he makes both free throws.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Ramsey. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's set. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
You're exactly right, GA. I mean, they've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
Here's Cousins. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
They are just killing them on the interior.
White, left side. That's tipped. On the wing, Porter. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Robinson. To the paint. And then Cousins with the dunk.
I love the chemistry Cousins has with these guys. I mean, sensational at finishing these alley-oop opportunities.
Here's White. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
No, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And we've seen stars, Chris, get suspended in the playoffs for having 7 technical fouls. Should we modify that rule at all, do you think?
I think it can be tweaked if everyone agrees on it. But for me personally, I don't think that we've had enough superstar players get suspended with that rule to say let's change the number. We definitely want superstar players to play in the playoffs, to play for their fans. But we also want to keep the integrity of the game. And if technicals means I get to yell at the referee more, well, then maybe I just have to have more discipline on my end and say, wait a minute, I can't do this because it's going to hurt the team. So I'm not sure about that yet.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Porter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
People may not see how quick Porter is on these drives. Sometimes the D has no choice but to rap.
The Bulls have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Now here's Schroeder. Inside. Stolen by Saturansky. Here's Porter. Knocks it loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Jaren Jackson Jr. is the son of an NBA player. And I'm so old, I covered his dad in college. Growing up, his parents let him find his passion, but the game was always in his genes. Jackson Jr. said, I've always prided myself on being more than just a basketball player, but I can't deny my laser focus on the sport. Kevin, he's following in his father's footsteps, but looking to create his own legacy.
Terrific mentor, but he's just getting started, David. Thank you. And again, Chicago turns it over.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen one. They've got to communicate much better out there.
Pass to Robinson. And that one is off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bulls making a change here. Levine. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Memphis leading.
Yo, check Dennis.
Schroeder outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Edwards. He's looking for Levine and finds him. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
But this is the confidence Levine has in himself. I mean, he knows he has the touch to score inside.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Pass to Morant. Oh, that's blocked. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's foul number 2 for him. To the right side. And that one's good by Clark. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Done outside. Levine inside the 3-point line. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Showing off the entire arsenal right now. Levine so outstanding and scoring in a multitude of ways.
To the left wing. And it's Clark in the corner. Here's Morant. 4 on the clock. No good from Clark. It's a close game here in Chicago.
Yeah, and with Lauri Markkanen, you know you're going to get shooting from his spot. Great release and has been efficient from range since his rookie year.
Pass to Morant. And it's sent back by Carter. Done outside. Outside, Levine. Outside, Markkanen. Outside, Levine. Here's Edwards. And again, it's the Bulls from deep. Chris, with Markkanen, the shooting frees up the rest of his offensive game.
Yeah, and he's better than you think at going to the rim. He doesn't blow by anyone, but has the length and the hops on his drives to get a solid look while on the move.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Levine. Now here's Edwards. Carter down low. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Levine. It's Clark with the rebound. Memphis trailing here. To the inside. Here's Morant. That one, no good. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Bulls have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. Grizz, middle of last season, plenty of drama around the AD trade request. Davis wanting to leave New Orleans. Some say all publicity is good publicity. But Commissioner Silver clearly does not agree.
I don't agree either, and I think if you go back, the Lakers would say that's a self-inflicted wound. Some things are best left in the locker room. Let me tell you this. Every team tried to trade for AD except the team that didn't have him last year and maybe the Golden State Warriors. So everyone was out there. It just wasn't the rumors. And so, no, you never really like those rumors. They affect young players. They affect the player that may be being traded for. They affect the home fan base. They affect everyone. So you want to try to keep all of that in-house. Some things are better left unsaid.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Pass to White. Back to Levine. And here's White. Nice D from Cousins.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Pass to Morant. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Yeah, you see the explosiveness there, the fluidity. Morant's unbelievable.
And purely from a physical standpoint, John Morant has it all. The height, the long arms, the frame to put on more weight. And few players are more explosive athletically.
Back to White. Pass to Levine. Shoots over Cousins. Levine, good. Levine's got the lead up to 5 now for Chicago.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
And with Morant, you not only get the physical attributes, Greg, you get the mental toughness and awareness.
Yeah, this kid loves to compete. The bigger the game, the bigger he plays. I think we're looking at a potential all-NBA performer when it's all said and done.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. Pass to Carter. Out to White. 2 on the clock.
Oof, ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
One thing Morant does with consistency, I mean, he keeps defenders off balance.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
Here's Levine. And oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Well, Zach Levine possesses a speed, Chris, and a burst that makes him a very tough matchup.
Yeah, and he has a great first step. I mean, when he's trying to beat a defender off the bounce, you can't let him get an edge to the hoop. He'll flush it on your head 9 times out of 10.
Now here's Cousins. He's got 6. Robinson down low. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. This is his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Robinson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Chicago leading. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Outside Robinson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Chicago leading by 4. Now Levine. He's got 22. Down low. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Grizzlies trail by 4. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Grizzlies have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Outside, White. Got a piece of it. Outside, Porter. Pass to Edwards. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Good work there as it goes. Levine's got 24.
He's not playing around. I mean, he hit the ground running in the first quarter, and he's only turned it up in the second. It's
stolen by Edwards. White with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. That one good for 2. 26 points for Zach LaVine.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead. Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Schroeder outside. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Now here's Edwards. Pass to Porter. Here is Edwards. In the corner, it's Levine. Just fine. Oh, that was something else.
You just see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
And how good has he been at the line?
Now here's Schroeder. "16 seconds left here in the second. Here's Cousins. Then Tidy gets the jumper to fall. Cousins has got 6 here in this quarter.
There's no question how valuable Boogie is in the painted area now. It makes it a lot easier on the perimeter guys when you got someone like him inside.
And so it's the And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Out to the wing. Inside. Ball stolen. Back to Markkanen. Pass to Gafford. LaVine wide open. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Gafford. Clock at 6. No good on the 3. And here's Morant. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. It's hauled in by Dunn.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Pass to Levine. Now here's Markkanen. Here's Edwards. Good on the three-point shot. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Dunn left side. Back to Levine. Floats one. Can't hit that one.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out. Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
And Chicago has possession following the score by Memphis. Pass to Gafford. Here is Edwards. It's blocked. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Jackson in the corner. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
That one falls. 6 points for him.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Really left alone that time.
But this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
Now, here's Dunn. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Levine with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Clark. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
And the Bulls making a change here. Satoransky, bounce pass. Pass to Markkanen. Right side Levine. Over Clark. Connects on the 17-footer. 31 points for Zach LaVine.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific games. He has been the X factor.
And one of the younger players to enter the 2019 draft, Morant, wise beyond his years.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. Good on both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Pass to Levine. Markkanen with it. Over Jackson. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Now, when the mid-range J is going in, it helps Markkanen with his 3-point shot to forcing defenders to respect both.
And the stretch big man Lauri Markkanen, very strong player on offense.
And I told you, Kevin, it's no secret. I like Markkanen best when he is a bit greedy, searching for a shot. I mean, sometimes I feel he can defer too much, but he has the skills to be a great scoring threat if he is playing aggressive.
Pass to Gafford. And here is Satoransky. Outside, Markkanen. Over Jackson. And that one hits back iron. Here's Clark. Shot from the wing. And yes, it's good. Now just a 2-point Bulls lead.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Jackson comes over with the double. Pass to Markkanen. Beyond the arc. It doesn't go for him. Memphis with the ball. To the middle. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here. Now here's Porter. He's got 9. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Porter's got 11.
The in-between game of Porter continues to improve. A legitimate score from this area.
Here's Morant. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here is Carter. Here's Arcidiacono. On the wing, Porter.
A beast defensively. Clark's reach and high motor is what makes him effective at blocking shots.
To the paint. Here's Jackson. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Puts it up off the inbound. The shot by Arcidiacono, no good.
Now with the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
A little bit shaky at the line there. I mean, he did the important part and got him in front.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
And not many checks in the NBA, but C-Web, Tomas Satoransky leading the way on that front.
Yeah. Best player from a country that is having a golden age for their national team. Satoransky, I mean, he said that he's very proud to represent the Czechs in the NBA, and he's doing a great job at it.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Memphis trailing here. Morant with it. 14 points for him. On the wing, Jackson. Fires for 3. Memphis the rebound. And he makes that one. 17 points in the game.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Back to Satoransky. Floats it up for Young. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Satoransky.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Robinson misses.
Defends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
And here's Young. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Clock at 4. And finished off by Carter.
Well, he's just such a terrific offensive rebound. I mean, Carter Jr. excels at using his big body to his advantage on the glass.
The Bulls making a switch here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Now here's Schroeder. Offensive rebound. Right side Robinson. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
White with it. Robinson picks him up. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Cans the shot from the wing.
He moves well without the ball. Carter Jr. positions himself well for catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Out to White. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Clearly a foul.
And that one falls for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Pass to Cousins. Carter comes in with the double team. Back to Cousins. Young with the steal. Now Satoransky. He's got 8. Outside White. Sinks that one from the post. White's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
But they recover it. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Three-pointer. The shot misses. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
They came out the locker room refreshed. I mean, they've been the stronger team since halftime, no doubt.
Now, here is Robinson. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 13-5 run here. Free throw good, Satoransky. He hits both from the stripe. 1:21 left in the third. From deep. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different, but you can't get anything to fall.
Here's White. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. White's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls. Outside Robinson. Oh, good with the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Sweet move. And it's laid up and in by Young. And the Bulls lead by 13. Back to Schroeder. Lays it up and banks it in. Schroeder's got 5 now.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And both free throws good for White. The Grizzlies trail by 13. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Schroeder outside to the inside. It's tipped. Porter with the steal. Now here's White. 3 seconds left. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
And so it's Chicago, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Pass to Edwards. Back to Dunn. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Carter. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Memphis the other way. Jackson from long range. It's all in by the Bulls. Pass to Porter. Back to Dunn. Just 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Jackson.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Oh, textbook defense. I mean, it took a good angle to the shooter and bothered the release.
7-foot shot. Rebounded by Gafford.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Now, here's Porter. Got a hand on it.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Clark, but he recovers it. And slam dunk by Clark.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Chicago calls timeout. Bulls making a switch here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Jim Boylan talking with his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
No fear trying his luck inside. You know he has hop.
Second free throw, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Jackson with it. Now defended by Markkanen. And Jackson throws it down hard. Here's Dunn. Pass to Gafford. And here's Edwards. Guarded by Jackson. And he lobs it up. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Tipped away. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And the rejection by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Clark for three. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
Now, here's Dunn. Here's Levine. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Down low. Clark. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's Edwards. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Bulls lead by 12.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
That's tipped. They retain possession. And that one is stuffed right through.
Like the pass from Clark there, showing he can be a piece of the puzzle.
Pass to Gafford. Outside, Levine. Six to shoot. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Markkanen. Now Levine. Dunn, right side. Second shot opportunity. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And you love to have a player like Chris Dunn out on the perimeter with his defense.
Oh, man, big men love guards that can actually keep their assignment in front of them. Dunn has quick feet, great lateral movement, and that's why he's a successful defender.
From 7. That one's not going to go. Now Chicago takes it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now here's Levine. Picked his pocket. Rebound by the Bulls.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Comes up empty down low.
He's gone off the rails this quarter. And it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
On the wing, Levine. Off on the layup.
He hasn't been able to find any kind of groove this quarter. I mean, it seems like he's been running on fumes since halftime. I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
Down at the elbow. Inside. Here's Edwards. It's not going to go for him. And it's Memphis the other way.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
Here's Levine. The layup off target.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
The Bulls making a switch here. Satoransky with it. Back to Levine. It's tipped. And here's Morant. Jackson in the corner. Pass to Clark. And Memphis turns it over again.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession waster.
Now Satoransky. Outside Levine. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And because of his skill set, Levine often puts the defense in tight spots. I mean, you got to be careful guarding.
And so Levine nails both of them.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
The Bulls leading by 12. Pass to Markkanen. Over Clark. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, growing up in Finland and going to college in the U.S., Lauri Markkanen quickly made the adjustment to the NBA, making the all-rookie team with the Bulls. Not what you expect out of him. He was due to cool off a little, I guess. He had to battle through some tough shooting problems in the first half. I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second.
In the corner, it's Levine. Out to White. Shoots over Morant. And again, no good by Chicago.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Now here's Levine. Out to Carter. Shot clock at 6. And it's Morant with the rebound.
There's a lesson for him. Don't showboat. Tries to get fancy with the fadeaway, and it backfires.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Now here's White. Trying to get open his Carter. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability.
A good sign that he's getting to the line a lot here in the second half, putting pressure on the D.
Here's Morant. A second chance effort. The shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now here's White. Can't cash in from close range. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Moves back up. And it's good on the way in. 23 points in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
So White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 6-point game. Pass to Edwards. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game. Bulls making a switch here. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Out to the right wing. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Oh, man, one of the smoothest young playmakers I've seen. Morant's passes are almost always on time and on point.
Now here's White. Kick out to Levine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one's on Morant. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And when you think of Levine, his dunking ability comes to mind. He's proven to be an elite poster maker.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Now here's Morant. And it's White with the rebound.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. Pass to Clark. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And this is what you want from your leader. No moment is too big for Morant.
White left side. Pass to Porter. Lock at 6. And finished off by Porter.
Really growing up in these moments, you got to respect the concentration Porter has in the clutch.
Out to the right wing. And the wing jumper offline. Chicago leading by 6. On the wing, Levine. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall.
Teams can turn around in a hurry. Can't they? Last quarter, he was lights out. All of a sudden, nothing's changed.
White looking around. To the middle. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
That's a Ja Morant special, ripping the hearts out of the opponent.
Now here's White. 19 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Pass to Levine. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're behind by 3. 6 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
The 3 right here.
That's what they need to tie it. Boy, what a game this has been.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would